they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately... He would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Drop deep, drop deep. Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. There we go, kill. There we go, going to 53. 26.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. 26.
Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 45-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Exit. Under. Here we go, 46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, saying, hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Vince Beagle. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Kill. 47. 26.
To try again after the sack. Prescott. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On third down, it's Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a first carry to Latavius Murray. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
They still playing soccer. Y'all playing wrong football.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a 3rd and about 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On third down, here's Kamara. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
First down, New Orleans.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Opposite. Pilot, 64, weak.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go. Check. We got 21.
A handoff. It's Murray. And he's got room. Latavius Murray. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray, 49 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
56.
A first down throw for Prescott. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a... sack.
By Cameron Jordan. Sack, baby. The 33-yard line.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Prescott. And he's going to go down again. Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. 3rd and long for Prescott. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Sherrill's on the return. These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Now Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Yellow lady, yellow lady.
Line 54. Now it's one.
Kill. Hey, easy.
Mike's by 4.
You're not ready. Hey, kill.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
54, Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 50. Hey, shoot. Mike, easy. Mike, 54. How you getting ahead? Hey, watch that. You kill. 54. Mike, 54. Bravo. You Mike. Mike's 5'4. Mike's 5'4.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
47. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check. 26.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He'll let it fly for Austin. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tavon Austin, 45 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Check. Watch 54. Too low. Got cut.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Mike 5'4". Yeah. 5'9". Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Come on.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they are going to set it. Shop at the 32-yard line.
It's your time, baby.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You don't know no better.
56. Mike's 56.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. Cooper was the target there.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now Brees finding Kamara.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now Brees. Looking long for Thomas. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Austin's got it left side. Call that a very strong gain of 24. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
56. Mike, 56.
On 1st and 10, Prescott out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Marr able to put this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check 3. Hey, easy. Check Mike, 54.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, easy. That's me. Here we go, here we go. 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Deuce, 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 deuce. Check 26, check 12, 12, 12.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. 54. Hey, box truck, box truck. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I'm trying to collect. Check 9, check 9.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The final shot before half for Breeze. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start the second half with Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Check 55, Mike. Hey, come on, no, come on, no.
On 2nd and 7, Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Breeze now. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Hey, wahoo! 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. And he's taken down here by the Saints. DeMarcus Lawrence. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field. We'll go 47.
First down, Prescott. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Now Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, easy. Mike, 54. Push him back. Push him back. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". Right here. You're good. 5'4", ready. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Ready.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
0-2.
Here's Breeze. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn. 47 yards. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. They go for just one here as it's up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 47. Check, 47. Coming to you.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. David Onyemata there on the tackle. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Throwing on second down, Prescott, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
$56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. 26.
Prescott now from the 50. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints' 31-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Go.
25, check 25, check 25.
Here we go, go to 54, Riley.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Come on.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
One receiver to the left is Cooper. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll run. This is Kamara, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. First target, first catch, and a first down. Breeze now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To throw, it's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And that'll bring up a third down and very long.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56.
I got it.
Here's Breeze to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tyrone Crawford picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Hey, let's get there.
Kill. 26.
Prescott from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing. Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. 11 more on that one and another first down. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. He's coming.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.